Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is...
What does this remind you of?
Schrodinger's cat.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
When all of these tools come together, it's a powerful combination.
It's amazing.
That's amazing.
It's an entire suite of different kind of possibilities.
Hi, I'm Gemini.
What neighborhood do you think I'm in?
This appears to be the King's Cross area of London.
Together, we're creating a new era.
We see you, Raju from Tamil Nadu. Breaking out your best moves. And we're helping millions of others see you too. Keep showing us how it's done, Raju. We see you, Simon.
It's amazing, but
どうやってオンにするの?
And you, Keiko-san.
あ、スイッチね。左足の近くにあると思うよ。
Sharing the same love of manga.
it's sick.
Even if you don't share the same language.
良き?
We see you, Slayer 3000, saving the world on your way to work. That girl's got game. We see you, Mike. And restless little May.
Hey Google, turn on Xiaomi baby mode.
We're here to help make quiet time quieter. We see you, Bhuputri, backed up in the morning rush. We'll help clear the way so you can light up those little minds. Better begins with Cloud.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is...
What does this remind you of?
Schrodinger's cat.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
When all of these tools come together, it's a powerful combination.
It's amazing.
That's amazing.
It's an entire suite of different kind of possibilities.
Hi, I'm Gemini.
What neighborhood do you think I'm in?
This appears to be the King's Cross area of London.
Together, we're creating a new era.
Okay, so good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today's webinar called Gemini Hacks, Prompting Your Way to AI Success. So my name is Arif, and I'm your host today from Matrix Connection. And I am thrilled to welcome everyone here for today's webinar session. So during the next 60 minutes, we will explore the exciting potential of AI-powered tools like Gemini and Google Workspace in transforming everyday tasks into streamlined and productive workflows. So without delaying, it is my great pleasure to introduce our speaker for today, Miss Melissa Daniel Wong, a leader in cloud engineer at MatrixC. Melissa is an expert in leveraging AI-driven technologies to empower enterprises in data-driven world. Everyone, let's all welcome Melissa. I'll pass the floor to you now, Melissa. Thank you. I believe you need to unmute your mic. Thank you.
Thank you, Arif. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Melissa, the cloud engineer at MatrixC. And today I'm going to talk about Gemini's hacks, prompting your way to AI success. Okay. So before we start with our session today, we would like to have you to register on our Grow with Matrix and get a complimentary Growing My Business with Gmail ebook by Google. So you can register by scanning this QR code and get access over 80 learning resources and be the first to know about our upcoming webinars. All right. So we've also pasted the link for you to go on the chat. Please take some time and register with our Grow with Matrix. So over here in MatrixC Academy, we have several types or levels of AI learning path. We have AI Essentials, target for daily users. For enterprise data specialists, our course targets business data users, and also enterprise data innovators for a more in-depth training for those technical folks out there. And of course, all our trainings are all HRD Corp claimable. All right. So we have done many webinars this year. This is one of our webinars that we've run previously, and today is our last webinar for the year 2024. So let's take a look at some of the feedbacks at some of our previous webinars. Okay, so it seems that we have many positive feedbacks. For example, here, I love the hands-on activity. I can use AI to ask for a raise now. And as a millennial, this sharing session is like magic. Thanks, MatrixC. Okay, so I hope today's session will be as informative for you guys as well. All right. Now, who here have actually used AI tools before? Can we have some thumbs up? Like, you know, Gemini or ChatGPT or any AI tools out there. All right, so many of you guys actually, yeah. Now there's a method in writing good prompts, which we will go through in the next slide. All right. In writing good prompts, we use the shoe principle. So basically, it's have to be short and to the point, hone, or be specific, and then one task at a time, and also examples. So here, meaning that we don't want to ask like very broad or random questions, right? We want to ask, for example, if we ask a friend or someone that we know a broad question or random, diorang pun tak tahu nak jawab apa, right? So example, if you ask our friends, hey, please write an email to my boss. They'll ask you back, write what? What should I say? When should I send this? So be specific. Like write an email to my boss about a pay raise, for example. Okay, All right, next. So let's practice some writing good prompts, yeah? So everyone, please open up your web browser. Go to gemini.google.com. Okay. I'll also share my screen so that you can see. Okay, hold on. Let me. All right. Everyone can see, yeah? Give me some thumbs up. Yep, okay. All right, so before we actually use Gemini, let's take a look on what they have. So over here, right, we can expand the menu. This is your histories of prompts, you know, and you can have your Gem Manager. You can put in some information here to help you write better, to help Gemini give you better responses. And also the best thing in Gemini is the extensions. Yeah. So you can actually integrate with your Google Workspace, Google Flights, Google Hotels, and so on. But these extensions only available in your personal account. So sign in using your personal account, and you can enable these extensions on Gemini. It's a bit different from Google Workspace Gemini. Yeah? So there's no extension on Google Workspace. But of course, Google Workspace has its own Gemini added functionalities and all. Okay. So let's write some prompts. Let's practice before we actually prompt into Gemini. Everyone, I would like you to write a prompt. For example, asking for a salary raise. Please put it on chat, you know, the Google Meet chat. Let's try out. Okay, anyone? No? Want to try? Yeah, just put it on the Google Meet chat in call messages. Just type and we can take a look together. Okay, so that's, hi Gemini, help me create an email asking for a salary raise. Help me craft an email to my boss, you know, for 2025. Okay, let's, if you guys have done, let's try another prompt by planning a trip to somewhere, right? So let's say you want to go Singapore or you want to go Thailand. Just write a prompt, a simple prompt to plan a trip by using Gemini. Also, letak dekat chat. Let's take a look at it also. Okay. Now, Arif wants some barbecue options. Okay. All right. So how about another type of prompt? Let's write a prompt to create a social media post. You know, we always use social media, right? Sometimes you want to post your pictures, you want to post about your experiences. So let's try writing a prompt to create a social media post about an AI training that you have attended. Also, please share it on the chat. Okay, let's try, everyone. How would you prompt Gemini? Okay. Nice. Okay. So thank you, everyone. Let's try some of your prompts and ask Gemini. Now let's pick one of the top prompts. The first prompt here by Arif, and ask Gemini. Right. So hi Gemini, help me create an email asking for a salary raise. And then you click on submit. Okay. You guys can see, right? Okay, so using this prompt, right, because it's not using the shoe principle that we've mentioned just now, Gemini has given me a very general email draft that is not specific, and there's a lot of holes that I need to fill in myself, right? So it's not very efficient, right? So we need to make this prompt better, right? I've seen Mazlita with good prompts as well. So you can try out as well. I'll paste an example of a prompt on the Google chat. Yeah, you guys can try, and I'll paste it here also. So my prompt is an email to my boss, Mr. Sean, asking for a salary raise. I feel I deserve it because I brought in 10 million of revenue this year and delivered all projects on time. So there's no holes that I need to fill in myself, right? So the points have been given, and Gemini has helped me write this draft of email. And I can actually terus guna, click on share, and draft in Gmail. So, and I open my Gmail. So I'll do one final review, adjust sikit, sincerely me. And I put my recipient. Okay, so the title is this. So I'll just send to my boss. Okay, and send. Okay, same goes to the trip to Bali prompt. So when we say that let's plan a trip to Bali, right? There's no specific details that you've asked Gemini. Gemini is going to give you a very broad answer. So on a new chat, let's run, plan a trip to Bali prompt, right? Why I need to go to Bali? Because, I've gotten the pay raise and, to celebrate my achievement. So I want to go to Bali for 4 days and 3 nights, right? And I plan to arrive on Thursday afternoon. And my flight is on 6 p.m. on the last day. I want to go to the Rice Terrace, and Ubud is compulsory. Right? Simple. But in here, you can actually integrate your extensions that we've enabled just now. So I can let Gemini know my budget for a night, per night is RM 250. That is my maximum budget. So I want Gemini to find information on, Google Flights and also Google Hotels. Okay, and just click on submit. You guys can try this as well. Okay, so based on the response, right, you can see the hotel options, for my 3-night stay in Bali. So it actually searches all the information based on my prompt. So I've stated, my maximum budget and what what flights that can I take, okay. And also I can exclude this also. It's the same thing, right? So for my itinerary, day one, arrive, settle in. These are the hotels that Gemini recommended. I need to go to the Rice Terrace and also go to the Ubud. So Ubud is not here. Yeah, Ubud is here. Right, so everything I need, Gemini has actually planned the itinerary based on my prompt. So tak payah pening-pening kepala, what to do on day one, what to do on day two. I can just make some minor adjustment here and there, and I can, just terus go to Bali. Okay? Nice, right? So we're going to move to the last prompt that we're going to try. Let's have Gemini help us create a social media post. Nowadays, people are using TikTok, Instagram. You can ask Gemini to help you create content also. Yes, we need a pay raise to go to Bali. So let's click on new chat. And then we'll write, create an Instagram post about an AI training I've attended recently. I've learned on prompt engineering using AI. I love it. Praise myself at MatrixC. So I post this on the chat as well. You guys can try. Okay. So here's an Instagram post idea. So Gemini has suggested, a photo of you at AI training. Maybe you can go take a selfie, or screenshot this webinar and put on caption. Wrap up amazing AI training. Sekian. And Gemini also suggested the possible hashtags you can put into your post. Right? Thank you, Melissa. Okay. So please try this out. And I would like your help to send me your Gemini response. Click on share and draft in email and send this to me. So I'll give you my email address on the chat. So if you guys have done this, feel free to send me your Gemini response. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So don't worry. You can just send me anytime. If you're done, just give me a thumbs up. Okay. So next, let's see Gemini's skills in reading images. You can actually feed Gemini any images and prompt to ask about that image itself. So let's see if we can have Gemini to read some charts. I have a chart here. Okay, upload it here on Gemini. And you guys can try this. Just put in any pictures. But we use this chart as an example. So let's prompt this also. Okay, assume the role of an analyst with 20 years experience. What are the three key takeaways from this chart? Okay, if you guys want to see, this is a chart. It's about a household sector annual growth of financial assets. Okay, the source is from Bank Negara Malaysia, Bursa, and so on. So for me, right, usually when I receive reports or, I read reports, there's a lot of charts, there's a lot of colors, lines, bar charts, and everything. It doesn't give me a lot of insights. It doesn't give us a lot of insights, right? At least to me, someone that is not chart savvy, I'm more to the technical side. But using Gemini, actually, we can get the chart information, more insights, and actually save our time, actually. From the chart itself, it shows that there's an increase of growth in financial assets. There's liquid financial asset growth slowed down during the post-pandemic. And then so there's the overall growth rate that remained positive throughout December 20 to December 21, year 20 and 21. So these things, right, I cannot actually, get this information by, sekilas lalu tengok, I don't know. So I'll just use Gemini to help me get the 3 takeaways. What is the information that I can get from the chart? Okay. All right. So we've used Gemini on gemini.google.com. This is the free version that everyone can use on your personal account. Yeah. Gemini is also available in Google Workspace if you have Google Workspace, which includes Gmail, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Slides, and etc. So it's a different function. There's more you can get from Gemini in Google Workspace. But of course, it's free for personal accounts. So let's take a look on Google Workspace. I'll give you a little snippet of Google Workspace Gemini. Yeah. Let me share my other screen. Okay, this is my Gmail in Google Workspace. When I write a new email, right, I can actually click on this, help me write, the Gemini pen here, and put in a prompt. Okay, so the same thing, for example, I want the pay raise just now, right? I can use the same prompt here and click on create. It's easier because you don't have so many buttons to click and you have to get to your Gmail, right? This one, you terus buat dekat your Gmail. And then terus insert je. And then there's nothing else that I need to do. I can just click on send. So senang, right? As simple as that. Okay, there's a lot of things that you can use on your Gmail also. You can ask Gemini to help summarize your emails on your side panel here, show my unread emails or anything. And we have Gemini in Google Docs as well. Okay, we can use Gemini to help create a document or help me write. In here, for example, I want to do a proposal. Let's have Gemini help me improve my company's audit process. Okay, you can, if those who have Google Workspace, you can try, So Gemini has actually give me a draft, and then I can refine this. I can elaborate it more, make it more formal, summarize it more. And then when I'm done with this, I'm happy with it, I just click on insert. And then terus dia masuk dekat the document. Okay, so there's more information, right? Of course, Gemini help you in drafting it, but you have to have a personalization in your document. It's for your company, right? So click on insert, everything is here. So this is a starting point for your proposal. For example, you want to change some things or you want to shorten it more. Pun boleh. Refine, shorten. And then just insert sahaja. Right? So Gemini helps you save time, helps you in giving you a starting point for you. Sometimes you get, brain fog. You want to start a document with an empty page. Not nice, right? Cannot start, right? So this is actually very helpful for you. So once you're happy, just click on File and then email this file to any of your colleagues. You want to, download the file pun boleh. Okay. Any questions so far? Everyone all right? Give me some thumbs up. You stay here with me? Okay. All right. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, so Google Gemini, right? It's also available in your Google Workspace, Google Meet video calls. So you can actually use Gemini to take notes, your meeting notes. You don't have, to write your own meeting notes. It used to be a transcribe of, whatever the participants are talking. You will write word by word. But right now, it will make a summarization of the whole meeting. It'll give you in a meeting note format. So if you can see on the screen, there's an example, the top right corner of Google Meet. You can click on that and then click on Start Taking Notes or Stop Taking Notes. It'll give you real-time summary during the call as well. Okay. Other than that, Gemini in Google Meet also can help you create background cantik-cantik. If you got Google Workspace, you can just click on Setting, Video Setting, and then you prompt on the setting itself. Gemini help me create a background of me being in a forest, for example. You want to be in a forest today, and the next day you want to prompt something else, you can do it on Google Meet itself directly. Okay. All right, next. Yeah, so this is what I was saying, that you can change your background by just using a prompt. Help generate a background of me being in the middle of the ocean, for example. Yeah. Okay, next. Okay, on Google Sheet, you can also use Gemini to help you create formulas. To help you know what you want, your what you want for your end result, but you cannot do the formula, or you don't have the idea of doing the formula. You can just prompt Gemini. Same thing on the side panel. Help me create a table. Help me write a formula, and then Gemini can also help you classify the data and save you more time. Okay, next. Okay, what's next? So give us your feedback. We're coming to an end anyway. Help give some feedbacks on today's webinar. Please scan the QR code on the screen, or you can okay, so please scan the QR code to get the feedback form. Please send us your feedbacks. What do you think of this today's session? How did you heard about us? And also, if you have missed out on registering with Grow with MatrixC, you can scan the QR code as well and register with us. Please get the complimentary Growing with My Business with Gmail ebook by Google. Yeah, and keep in touch with us via Grow with MatrixC. There's a lot of upcoming webinars we'll be posting there as well. Okay, I'm going to give a few minutes to everyone. Okay. Have you guys done?
Hi, Mel. There's a
Hello.
question in the chat box by Mazlita. Can you address that? Thank you.
Okay. You can also do this using the personal Gmail, right? But we must start from Gemini and click on the email button. Can you show this? Yes. All right, let me share this. So we were talking about the send an email, right? So for example here that when I asked Gemini to write an email to my boss asking for a salary raise, I can actually just click on share over here and then click on draft in Gmail. Okay. So once you get this pop-up new email created, open Gmail, just click on that. And then key in your recipient, just adjust the email to personalize it a little bit, and then click on send. Okay. Everyone all right? Any more questions? Okay, so if, let's say, you have questions after this, feel free to email us at marketing@matrixc.com, right? We've also posted that in the chat. Okay, so thank you everyone for spending some time with us. We're hoping to see you guys again in our next monthly webinar sessions. So please, again, register with us, Grow with MatrixC. We post our webinars there. If you have LinkedIn as well, please follow us on LinkedIn. We will post any updates, any webinars that we've planned over there. You can just register. Again, thank you very much on behalf of MatrixC. We wish you all a happy new year and please have a great holiday. All right. Thank you, everyone.